BLACBOX Production.
DJ Keyway, SPI, Bay Machiavelli, in the Black Box, Bay Activity, with my nigga, Hub City, one of Hub City finest, up and coming, artist, independent, doing this thing, buzzing. I'm gonna let Cuz introduce herself. You go ahead and say your name to the peoples.
Oh, they call me Teeezy.
Oh,
I got
okay.
a nightmare with me, little bitch. On the hood, it's me, Mr. Teeezy, Mr. Day 1K himself, man. On the hood, it's good to be here. Glad for y'all to have me.
That's right. Now, me personally, just me being generally aware, I don't really be trying to keep up with everything that's popping. So it's a lot of things that go over my head and fly over my radar. But you one individual that without me trying to see what was hot and what was popping, you came across my radar. So many people in your age bracket that, you know, they trying to do this thing or they do it, and it's kind of hard to find some uniqueness and individuality. How do you balance sounding current and up to date with carving out your own individuality in your music? Because I can tell it matters to you to sound like yourself.
Yeah, that's all I can sound like. But the nigga really ain't, I really ain't trying to like balance or compete or trying to sound like something, man. A lot of people listen to my music and feel something in their heart instantly. That's cause a nigga make what I feel. Like I make pain music. I don't just wake up and say I feel write a song today. The nigga really go through these problems that I be rapping, so I just put it on wax, and 9 times out of 10, there's a million people in this world that's going through the same problem but just don't know how to voice it. When they hear me, it's just, you know, it hit different.
I don't try to steady bring the homie up, but on my mama, one of the most memorable things Neighborhood Nip, rest in peace, shared with me was, and which is something we all know, but when he said it, and because, you know, how he passed, it just matters. He was like, I feel like this SPI, as long as you say some real nigga shit, wherever you at, no matter how long it take, no matter where they at, when a real nigga hear it, they gon' feel it. So if you ain't getting the most attention right now, don't let that stress you. Just stick to saying that real nigga shit, and when a real nigga finally hear it, he ain't gotta know you. When he hears some real nigga shit, he gonna tap in with it. And I was speaking with you before we got started, and I remember one of the first things that I became familiar with you was one of your loved ones had passed, and I told you I didn't know exactly what she meant to you, but you told me that was your bae, your boo. And I saw you like you had wrote a freestyle to her, and I seen you perform it. And when you say you do pain music, I want to tell you, little homie, I felt your pain. Yeah. And you know that's one of the main things that made Pop mention is great. So your pain do come through. Where you can speak on that, but where else do you draw from for the pain that and the passion that I see in your music?
Nigga really been hurt, shit. I'm a nigga out here losing homies. You know, going through it. Daughter said sometimes nigga be high, sometimes nigga be low. And it's just shit, it ain't, you know, niggas just go through what they go through.
How old is Lil Mo?
She's 7.
Salute to Lil Mo, that's a special.
Yeah.
Hey, what's her name?
Her name's Sarai.
We love you, Sarai.
Yeah,
your daddy love you out here going hard for you, and you inspiring him.
I was in the pen the first 5 years of her life.
Oh wow.
So I just
so y'all 24 months in.
Yeah, we like a little longer. I met her like right before her 5th birthday.
How does it feel being father?
On the streets.
Does it make you feel like a different individual knowing that you have your daughter? Is it different from when you actually went to the pen, your mind state?
It ain't really different. I mean, I elevated a little bit. I matured, but it just gives you something. It lets you know you got something to come on to. Instead of just thugging all night and not giving a fuck about the risk and what you're doing, and let you know you got something to come on to. You got a bigger purpose outside of what you pursuing career-wise.
As long as you've been living, did you ever think we was gonna see a time when we wasn't allowed to just run the streets and in and out of businesses and restaurants the way we always have? Is this easy for you to get used to, hard to adjust to? What you think about this lockdown situation?
Man, that's bullshit. But shit, you got my nigga Yakaroni right here, man. We outside.
That's right. You yak like connected to your homie that was messing with the music?
Maniac Music?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't under him though.
But they ain't connected though?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a big homie though. You
Say that's to my niggas though. Yeah, I done ran through all that when they was like really popping and all that. My niggas.
Yeah.
Oh God, like
I think Yak just came home too, man.
I seen him too. I seen him somewhere too. My mama was in Target or somewhere. Oh God. Well, I wanna you wanna introduce this record that we got loaded up right here.
Ain't no record. You told me you want a nigga to do the freestyle.
Oh, say less. All right, we gotta be. We gonna go raw on my mama.
Oh, they call me Teeezy.
Raw.
I got Nightmare with me, little bitch. Look. Rest in peace, my nigga. I'ma scream at you. Don't wanna see me turn into the demon on the game that I claim. If you say you bout it, better mean it. If I catch a nigga slipping, I'ma bleed him. Every thug ain't the same, but I'm still sliding down the A-line, driving while I'm crying at the same time. Nigga took my nigga, heart empty. I've been trying to feel it. Seem the only time I smile is when we bragging about a killing. Though it's fucked up, but fuck praying. Get your bucks up. You better buy a chopper before you touch us. That little nigga got touched up. Heard they pulled the plug, but it was fuck cuz. He should've thought about it before he said fuck us. You smiling at your grave. My young niggas wildin' at your grave. Take a piss and buy a bottle for the day. And you know I keep a weapon. Bitch, this young nigga with the extras. And you better go to college before you test him. A frontline stepper. Know I'm jumping in with no question. Got you praying you survive, but I pray you miss your blessing. Dressing all black. A double homie, what they call that. And now I trade your mama for my dog back. Nigga on the game.
Ooh, hey. It's Teeezy for Sheezy. Oh, my mama. Shall we do it? Y'all know me. I'm SBI, they call me Bay Machiavelli. DJ Keyway, we in the BLACBOX. The Young Homie Clan, did his thing. Tell them where they can find you at. On my mama, your social medias. Show them where they can tap in at.
At Teeezy with 3 E's, Teeezy_, day 1K.
That's where he at. Y'all know where to find me. Spotted Up Most Easty, number 7 at IG. We on YouTube, Spotted Up Most Easty. And we getting money. We doing better than we used to do. On my mama.
BLACBOX Production.
I've been in your section with you. You got your whole section support at a video shoot on a very important day in your section. There was a couple of what we would consider artists that was on there. Compton AV, we gotta consider him as on. Sabi Third was there, gotta consider him on. They was there showing support. You and TG was doing your thing. I kind of like did a little research before you came. I haven't really seen you on no collabs with nobody that you would consider on a level higher than that. Is it that your network hasn't expanded beyond that level, or you just haven't ran across those type of individuals? Are you not interested in collabing with anybody else, or are you just looking to put this shine on you from your own level?
Yeah, my network is beyond reach already. Everybody know who it is, but we got a real problem in the city. And I don't know if people want to label it like gang banging or selfish or whatever, man, but I sit there and I look at a lot of places like the East Coast and all that shit, Meek Mills and all them, and they take their loved ones and they bring them in. They put them in positions to win, but out here, it just seems like everybody for itself. Like a lot of artists that blew up before us blew up off another nigga grabbing them in or following another nigga around and he doing this.
You don't see the trend of the nigga getting on and turning around and doing the same thing.
Out here,
niggas out here don't pass the torch, man. You feel me?
They can't really see you. Get on in there a little bit.
They gotta hear this shit, nigga.
Niggas don't be passing the torch. That's what it be, fool. Like you got so many niggas from the city. They got first place that can grab niggas that they been with before. They was rapping before they first mixtape and all that. You feel me? But they not passing that torch back. Like, you feel me? It's free to do that. It's free to shout a nigga out. You feel me, fool? You know a nigga, a real nigga over here, fool. You know a nigga.
You said shout a nigga out, bro. You realize hip hop single-handedly created the shout out? That's like one of the elements of hip hop. Like, you get some shine, you get on, you look, and then when it wasn't nothing left, the time was over, they're like, you gotta get your shout outs in. They done eliminated the shout out.
Let me tell you how cold it is though, you feel me? See, I had 45,000 followers before my Instagram got deleted, you feel me? I had 45,000 followers. I shot at this nigga on his first freestyle. Like, you feel me? Like, it's free to do that, you feel me? Let me shout the homie out, cuz, and he's rapping some dope shit, and he coming from the guts with this pain shit, you feel me? I shout cuz out, you feel me? Out of my 45,000 followers, cuz there get 10, you feel me? So imagine a nigga that's on from the city can respect This a real nigga trying to come up, you feel me? Trying to feed his family, you feel me? A real nigga in the streets every day, speak nothing but good quality shit to niggas, you feel me? Well, I can't just shout my nigga out one time.
You know what you feeling? It ain't no accident. Niggas ain't accidentally overlooking the opportunity, bro.
A lot of niggas get to the top and forget where they came from.
Yeah,
they forget that, nigga. Before this, nigga, it was politics. Like you was living and surviving on these streets that you scared to put on it or put close to your situation that you in. And
but you know what though? But even the niggas that made it out the gutter, nigga, they get big, chilling with me, you before they got big. But once they get big, guess what their best friend is? The Meek Mills and the motherfucking, that's they brothers. Now they calling them brothers and all that. And then you been my little brother all this time. You been my bro, my cousin and all that. Like now you got rich fool. Now only rich people your bros and all that shit. Like trust me, fool. Like every nigga gains to get tested, no matter if you got $1 billion or one. Damn. Every nigga gains to get tested. You feel me? That's when you got to come back to your habitat.
Since we hear about y'all, he and y'all age, bro. I know it ain't got nothing to do with our reality, but it's headline news. What y'all think about Snitch 9 to Coochie?
I don't even talk about that.
Alright, I respect you. I'm cribbing. I respect your cribbing.
I'm don't hear no speak no.
I seen Teeezy say, man, New York gangster music has been on pause until y'all take care of y'all problems. I'm gonna rock with that one.
I'm Christian.
Mama.
Yeah, you can't listen to no New York gangster music until that problem get taken care of.
You ain't gonna lie.
That's not happening out here. But like I said, man, back to the basics, man. You niggas out here, man, y'all niggas get on and y'all forget where y'all started from, man. Y'all can change a lot of people's lives and do whatever, but I don't mind hustling for it at all. But what I'm saying is when a nigga
feel better,
make a nigga feel better. But when a nigga get to the top, don't reach a nigga while I'm up there on south, cause nigga, it took a lot for me to get up there when nigga could have just easily just clicked and.
That's the one thing I can tell you. That's what I was gonna ask. That's one thing I was gonna tell you. Eventually, you gonna be able to appreciate the fact that you got less people that you got to think about. On my mama, they student they self. We got good hearts, and we be thinking about everybody, and we think about we would include so many, and then you realize certain of them people you would include get the action before you, and you like, damn, I would have did. Oh, that's crazy. And it ain't like you really hurt. You more shocked. Like, damn, I'm glad. I'm advising you to look at it like this. I'm glad you got to play first, so I didn't get to play myself.
Yeah, only reason I get so sensitive about this situation because I just look at niggas like Gucci. Cuz got the bag. I'm sorry, we say sign tag the hardest artist. Nigga, it was 1 million artists tagged from everywhere around the world. That nigga ain't looking for nothing out of where he came from. And that's giving back to your environment. Most people think because they buy 50 pizzas and pass them out to the homeless that they did something for their environment.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've seen.
Come on now, my nigga.
These high
got 100 cameras and all that.
Come on now, my nigga. You gotta get back to the niggas that's ducking the same shots that you was ducking before you made it, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga. We is in these same streets and we in the 10-mile radius ducking from them same 4-5 shells, nigga. And you made it out, nigga. Get back to them same niggas ducking from them 4-5 shells now, nigga.
That make us
the bullets never stopped because you made it, nigga. The bullets are still flying through the air, nigga.
Yeah, me get off the hood one time.
That's all I'm saying. Like you said, that's a sensitive topic for me because a lot of niggas lose sight of where they came from because they made it to another level. Nigga, that's what a nigga can't do. It's good to leave, but it's always good to give back too. Like, don't forget about the people that helped you get there in the first place.
I'm glad I thought to ask that question because that's that pain, y'all. You wanted to hear some good pain music that's reminiscent of pop. Nothing like pop except for the passion, the pain, the clarity. He has the voice. You hear how you saw how his voice just got big. Check him on the track. He chop him up on my mama. Teeezy.
Yeah, man, real shit. I appreciate you for having me, nigga.
Appreciate you coming through, cuz
appreciate
likewise.
All right, good.
Yeah.
BLACBOX Production.
Y'all can find me at Teeezy with 3 E's, TEEEZY_Day1K, man. Shout out BLACBOX Production. Fuck with me, man. Shout out to Set. Got my nigga Yakaroni, no cut on Miss a beat, man. Spider Low Rare, man. Shout out to Hook.
Free Mike Duro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do me this too, bro.
We got my mans though. We gotta make sure we get my mans on here. Yeah, nigga. You ain't all the way off the scene, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, you ain't too cool, nigga. Yeah.
Ain't got something to do with it.
Hey,
What? This the man
That's
right
what Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.